स्टार्ट हो गया लाइव हो गया
कर दिया इन्होंने।
हेलो
Hi everyone, a very good evening. Welcome to YourPedia, and this is Shubham. So today what we are going to do is, who are there? Hi Vijender, hi Anand, Saurav. So today, what is the concept of this video? See, I'll be solving the entire previous year paper with you. The shift 1, 27 July 2022 was the paper, like shift 1 would be analyzed throughout. 20 questions will be there, and out of which 19 out of 20 has been scored by many of the students of my last batch, right? So these are very simple questions. There's nothing like they're very conceptual or something. just a few rules and the basics of English, and you will be able to score minimum and minimum, if I'll say, is out of 20 you can score easily 15 16, and the maximum students have scored 19 out of 20. You can be one of them, and even 20 out of 20 a good number if you really want to practice that hard, right? So see how I want to speak about is, first, any problems to you regarding this module, like what are the concepts, ma'am, what are the questions, what are the topics? I've made an analysis of the video, like what are the favorite topics. 8 topics were analyzed, जिसमें से आपको 2-3 topics जरूर करने हैं, कुछ topics आप छोड़ सकते हो, ठीक है? सेकेंड पार्ट टू इट इज कि इफ आई से कि 8 टॉपिक में से 3-4 टॉपिक्स करने ही करने हैं आपको, प्लस जो मैं वीडियोस आई हैव ट्राइड टू ब्रिंग अ मैराथन्स, अगर ईडीएम और फ्रेजेस आपने देखा होगा 2-3 नंबर के आने हैं, तो आई हैव मेड अ 2 hour वीडियो ऑफ इट, जिसमें आप सिर्फ एक बार 2 hours डिवोट कर लो, योर ईडीएम फ्रेजेस वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन एंटायर पोर्शन विल बी कंप्लीटेड, एंड दैट वीडियो विल बी अपलोडेड एज अ मैराथन टुडे और टुमारो. तो उसी तरह से हर वीक आपको एक अपलोड मिल जाया करेगा, तो यू कैन गेट एन आइडिया ऑफ दैट ऑल्सो. क्लियर? एनी प्रॉब्लम टू एनीवन बिफोर आई स्टार्ट द वीडियो? कि मैम लास्ट ईयर का पेपर आपको देखने को मिलेगा, बहुत इजी बेसिक्स है. The sessions are like I'm just starting with the module right now. आपको recordings हर week मिलेंगी, ठीक है? कोई भी आपको module का होगा, जैसे मैंने वही बोला ना पार्ट्स में. अब स्पॉटिंग एरर मैंने बोला था, सेंटेंस कंप्लीशन और स्पॉटिंग एरर्स आपके इंग्लिश का सबसे मेन टॉपिक है बिफोर एनीथिंग एल्स कम्स. तो वो क्या होगा आपका, हर वीक मैंने 101 रूल्स की प्रॉपर वीडियो आपको आउट हो जाएगी. सेकेंड इज ईडीएम और फ्रेजेस के आपको प्रॉपर जो भी 300 है वो सेम में कवर होगा. Live and recorded both will be there. Like today is a live class as per your demand. Like if you want more of the live, you can just message it out like कि मैम live ज़्यादा चाहिए. Recorded आपको मिलेंगे क्योंकि आप जब मर्जी चाहे देख सकते हो. These idiom and phrases are the recorded. जब मर्जी सुनना, 2 घंटे लगा के अपना पूरा रिवाइज कर लेना. उस तरह से अपने मॉड्यूल्स को प्रैक्टिस करते रहो, ठीक है? Let's get started and it is very simple one. I'll tell you some of the hacks also. क्या क्वेश्चंस हैं, किस तरह की ट्रिक्स आपको फॉलो करनी है. Now see, there you have is 8 portions है. ये मैंने एनालिसिस की वीडियो में भी डिस्कस किया था. If any of one of you have skipped that part, कि आपको सेंटेंस कंप्लीशन, जंबल सेंटेंसेस और एरर स्पॉटिंग, ये 3 स्टार टॉपिक है. इसको तो भूल के भी मत छोड़ना. That these are the most important topics of your examination, right? Next is one word substitution, proverbs, idioms, synonyms and antonyms. इसकी exact videos मिल जाएंगी. Marathon videos will be there. So that आपको टाइम इन्वेस्ट या टाइम वेस्ट ना करना पड़े. You just see the videos, recorded lectures, and that will be out in front of you, right? See, recorded would be beneficial for you, so you will get now. See, एक मैराथन आपको आज या कल में ही अपलोड होके मिल जाएगा, वो देखना. उसके साथ साथ में नोट्स बनाते रहना. जितना मैक्सिमम आई कैन प्रोवाइड यू इज आई डू इट. और कोई आपको क्वारीज होगी मैम ये टॉपिक पे स्पेशल ले लो, आई डू दैट. जैसे अब सेंटेंस कॉम्प्लीशन के अभी आप पेपर देखना, 3 टॉपिक्स में से आया हुआ है. इसी टॉपिक्स को अगर डिस्कस करना चाहते हो, आई विल मेक अ वीडियो सेपरेट टू इट. इफ यू वांट मोर ऑफ कि कोई और टॉपिक्स भी कवर हो, जैसे लास्ट टाइम कंजक्शंस भी था, इस टाइम कंजक्शन का एक भी क्वेश्चन नहीं था, बट यू कैन प्रैक्टिस कंजक्शंस बिकॉज वी हैव टाइम रिलेटेड टू इट, क्योंकि आ सकते हैं सेंटेंस कंप्लीशन में. जंबल के बहुत है, 3-4 क्वेश्चन जंबल के हैं, बहुत ईजी है. एक पैटर्न फॉलो किया हुआ उन्होंने. एरर स्पॉटिंग के बहुत सिंपल है, सिर्फ टेंस बेस्ड ही एरर स्पॉटिंग आ रही है आपको. दैट इज ऑल्सो वेरी सिंपल. और क्या आपका वन वर्ड एरर स्पॉटिंग हो गया, सॉरी ईडियम फ्रेजेस एंड सिनोनिम एंटोनिम. ये एक नंबर के आने, इसको चाहो तो छोड़ सकते हो. आई वांट फोर्स की वोकैबुलरी करो ही करो, क्योंकि एंटोनिम और सिनोनिम सिर्फ 1 मार्क्स के हैं, और वो भी आपको गिने चुने. एक मिलेगा, या सिनोनिम मिलेगा या एंटोनिम मिलेगा. दैट इज अप टू यू. अगर तो बहुत टाइम इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हो कि हाँ ठीक है, आई वांट टू स्कोर 20 आउट ऑफ 20, गो फॉर दैट. इफ यू कैन स्किप कि हाँ नहीं एक आधा कुछ नहीं होता, दैट इज अप टू यू. Now let's start with the if I say before the PPT now, okay? Let me open the PPT. Any queries before that? Please tell me that. किसी को कोई क्वेरी है उससे पहले? एनालिसिस मैंने आपसे डिस्कस किए. अब शिफ्ट 1 की मैं लगा रही हूँ यहाँ पे. ओके, नाउ दिस इज देयर. आपका शिफ्ट 1 का एनालिसिस हो जाएगा. शिफ्ट 2 का हम नेक्स्ट में करेंगे, ठीक है, ताकि आपको 2020 का आइडिया मिल जाएगा किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस की प्रैक्टिस करनी है. नाउ सी द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, और साथ साथ में प्लीज रूल्स लिखते जाना, आपको रूल से पता चल जाएगा क्या क्या आना है. पहला है द फॉलोइंग सेंटेंस हैज बीन स्प्लिट इनटू 4 सेगमेंट्स. अब वही है, किसका टॉपिक आ गया, एरर स्पॉटिंग का है ये क्वेश्चन. आइडेंटिफाई द सेगमेंट दैट कंटेन्स अ ग्रामेटिकल एरर. ठीक है, सिंपल है. लास्ट मंथ गुंजन हैड बिगन टू सेल स्टेशनरी एज वेल इन हर बुक स्टोर. पहले तो अपनी तरफ से सोचो कि क्या है, क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या है. क्या लास्ट मंथ में है, गुंजन हैड बिगन टू सेल स्टेशनरी एज वेल इन हर बुक स्टोर. क्या लगता है? जस्ट ट्राई टू आंसर इट आउट. आई टेल यू द स्पेसिफाइड रूल व्हाट यू नीड टू टेक इनटू कंसिडरेशन टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. बी. बी क्या है? टू सेल स्टेशनरी एज वेल. गलती भी बताओ मुझे क्या लग रही है. अगर टू सेल स्टेशनरी एज वेल है तो क्या गलती है यहाँ पे? सेंटेंस को पहले समझ लेना, देन आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू दैट. If more of you like, I'll be speaking in both English and Hindi as you want. बताओ. B. Everyone is thinking B. Why B? You think Gunjan had begun. इसमें है B ऑप्शन है to sell stationery as well. तो क्या to sell stationery as well नहीं आना चाहिए? B पार्ट तो देखो पहले कौन सा बोल रहे हो. B, A, B, C, D ये वाले हैं. B पार्ट कौन सा आ रहा है? पढ़ने में सही नहीं लग रहा. यू रीड इट लाइक दैट. नाउ फर्स्ट टाइम ऐसे लगेगा. दैट इज जस्ट टू कंफ्यूज यू, अ ट्रैप. लास्ट मंथ गुंजन हैड बिगन टू सेल स्टेशनरी एज वेल इन हर बुक स्टोर. स्टेशनरी भी उसने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करनी शुरू कर दी है अपने बुक स्टोर में. कुछ गलत नहीं है. बिगिन, बिगैन, बिगन. अच्छा, हैड के साथ बिगन होना चाहिए. एक तो ये रूल हो गया. देखो अब मैं आपको बताती हूँ, रूल सुन लो. दो रूल्स इसमें क्लियर हो जाएंगे. पहली चीज, जब भी लास्ट मंथ, येस्टरडे ऐसा कुछ भी आता है, ठीक है, इधर इट इज येस्टरडे से सेंटेंस स्टार्ट हो रहा है मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस, या आपका लास्ट मंथ, लास्ट वीक आ गया, ऐसा कुछ भी आता है, तो आपको सेंटेंस को लेना है सिंपल पास्ट. सिंपल पास्ट में वो सेंटेंस होगा. जो हैड वाला सेंटेंस होता है, हैज, हैव एंड हैड, वो होती है परफेक्ट फॉर्म. वो कौन सी होती है? परफेक्ट फॉर्म. परफेक्ट फॉर्म के साथ हमेशा वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म आती है. पहले तो ये चीज, ठीक है. अगर बिगिन है, हैड के साथ क्या आएगा? बिगिन, बिगैन, बिगन. आना चाहिए था BEGUN, वो तो है नहीं, तो ये गलत है. पहले ही गलत है. दूसरा, जब भी लास्ट मंथ वगैरह आता है तो सिंपल पास्ट, कोशिश करना सिंपल पास्ट में सेंटेंस होगा, वही सही होता है. तो कौन सा एरर लग रहा है हमें? अब ये क्या है? गुंजन हैड बिगन. सी इज द ऑप्शन व्हिच हैज द एरर. अब क्लियर हो गया. दो चीजें हैं, दो रूल्स हैं. जो जेनरिक सेंटेंसेस होते हैं, अगर वो आ रहा है लास्ट वीक, लास्ट मंथ है, तो सिंपल पास्ट आएगा. दूसरा हैड है, टेंस की फॉर्म है, उसमें क्या आएगा? आपकी वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म आएगी, बिगिन, बिगैन, बिगन. क्लियर हो गया ये दोनों रूल्स. ये रूल्स साथ साथ में लिखते रहो. इसी रूल्स के बेस पे एक और क्वेश्चन भी आएगा. सी, दिस वाज द फर्स्ट वन. बहुत इजी था, कुछ भी नहीं था. बच्चे कंफ्यूज होते हैं इसमें. टू सेल स्टेशनरी एज वेल की क्या बना? यही गलत लग रहा है. पढ़ने में मजा नहीं आ रहा, अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. बट शुड नॉट बी लाइक दैट. इंग्लिश में बहुत चीजें हैं जो पढ़ने में नहीं लगेंगी. फॉर्मल राइटिंग, इनफॉर्मल राइटिंग डिफरेंट है. रूल्स की बातें होती है. दैट इज व्हाई से आपको स्पॉटिंग एरर के भी 101 रूल्स मिल जाएंगे. यू जस्ट हैव टू लिसन दैट वीडियो, नथिंग एल्स. क्लियर विद द फर्स्ट? लेट्स डू द नेक्स्ट वन. बिफोर दिस आई सेड यू द सेम थिंग कि जब भी परफेक्ट नहीं यूज करते, सिंपल डेफिनेट, सिंपल टेंस पे जाने की कोशिश करना. सिंपल सेंटेंस ढूंढना है. सिंपल पास्ट, सिंपल प्रेजेंट, यही चलेंगे और कोई नहीं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Now this is a sentence which is based on an idiom. पहला क्या था आपका? एरर स्पॉटिंग. ये है idiom based है और let's check it out. Beginners should not put all eggs in one basket. पहली चीज, idiom क्या होता है? idiom वो होते हैं जैसे कुछ आपको words मिल जाते हैं. जैसे अगर मैं सपोज करो एक सेंटेंस बोलती हूँ, पिछली बार आया था दिस वाज कैट्स एंड डॉग्स. ये एरर स्पॉटिंग में ही आया था, कैट्स एंड डॉग्स. कैट्स एंड डॉग्स का मतलब क्या होता है? कैट्स एंड डॉग्स आपको लगेगा कि हाँ ये तो एनिमल्स की बातें हो रही है, बट इट इज नॉट. इडियम मीन्स कि वो लिटरल मीनिंग नहीं है, किसी चीज को रेफर कर रहे हैं. कैट्स एंड डॉग्स किसको रेफर करता है? कैट्स एंड डॉग्स हैवी रेनफॉल को रेफर करता है कि बहुत तेज बारिश हो रही है. दिस शुड बी दैट. अब उसी तरह से हमें रिस्क करना है कि पुट ऑल एग्स इन वन बास्केट का मतलब क्या है? पुट ऑल एग्स इन वन बास्केट एंड कैरी, सेम तो मीनिंग हो ही नहीं सकता, ये तो कैंसिल हो गया. Put all materials in a container, कोई मटेरियल डालने वाली बात ही नहीं है. That to get cancelled out. Use all money you have with, money की बात नहीं हो रही है इसमें. इसमें आपका कुछ सिग्निफिकेंट करना चाहता है बिगिनर्स के साथ रिलेटेड. बिगिनर्स में मनी के साथ रिलेटेड नहीं आएगा. बचा कौन सा? रिस्क एवरीथिंग इन वन वेंचर, की सब कुछ एक ही चीज में डाल देना. सपोज कोई बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया आपने, उसी में सब कुछ इन्वेस्ट करो. इट शुड नॉट हैपन लाइक दैट. यू शुड इन्वेस्ट इक्वली इन एवरीथिंग. क्लियर? डी ऑप्शन इज राइट, जिसने किया था. So see, this was easy. आपको कैसे सिर्फ समझना था कि किस चीज को रेफर करता है. और भी इडियम को सॉल्व करने के हैक्स होते हैं, जैसे वीडियो आएगी ना उसमें देखना. पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव के बेसिस में 4 ऑप्शंस हैं. अगर आपको लगता है कि पॉजिटिव सेंस दे रहा है तो आप ऑप्शंस देखो. बीच में से 2 तो वैसे ही एलिमेंट हो जाते हैं तो नेगेटिव वाले होते हैं. तो मीनिंग्स पे जाया करो कि किस तरह से पॉजिटिव लगता है, किस तरह से नेगेटिव लगता है. बहुत इडियम्स हैं, वो भी आपको एक गो में सिर्फ सुनने हैं. नथिंग यू हैव टू डू. नेक्स्ट इज दिस क्वेश्चन. सिलेक्ट द मोस्ट एप्रोप्रिएट मीनिंग ऑफ द प्रोवर्ब। ये प्रोवर्ब वाला था ना जो फैक्टर, ये पहली बार आया है। प्रोवर्ब्स लास्ट टाइम नहीं थे, इस बार आए थे, और ये भी ईडियम बेस्ड है, हमने क्लास में किया हुआ था ना। टेल मी, सोच लो पहले, अपनी तरफ से करने की कोशिश करो क्या होगा। क्यूरियोसिटी किल्ड द कैट। ठीक है, अब मैंने बोला कि क्या होता है प्रोवर्ब और ईडियम का मतलब। माइंडिंग अवर ओन बिजनेस इज डेंजरस। अगर आपको लगता है ये सेंस बनती है कि अपना बिजनेस, माइंड योर ओन बिजनेस, अगर मैं अपना बिजनेस माइंड करूंगी, मैं अपना ही पढ़ती रहूंगी, वो गलत होगा, सेंस ही नहीं बन रही है। इंटरफियरिंग इन अदर्स वर्क इज हेल्पफुल फॉर देम। अगर मैं तुम्हारे वर्क में इंटरफियर करूंगी, क्या तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा है? नहीं। बीइंग मोर क्यूरियस देन नेसेसरी इन स्टडीज इज हार्मफुल। शायद ज्यादा पढ़ने की इच्छा हो मुझे कि मुझे और पढ़ना चाहिए, और पढ़ना चाहिए, ये मेरे लिए बुरा होगा, लगता है ये हो सकता है। इंक्वायरिंग इनटू अदर्स बिजनेस कैन बी डेंजरस। अगर मैं तुम्हारे बिजनेस में बार बार इंक्वायर करूंगी, क्या कर रहे हो, पढ़ रहे हो कि नहीं पढ़ रहे हो, अपनी पढ़ाई छोड़ के मैं तुम्हारे पे ऊपर कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रही हूँ, तो क्या वो चीज सही है या गलत है? वो चीज गलत है। तो अब चारों में से देखो क्या बनता है। सिर्फ हमने ऑप्शंस को एनालाइज किया, क्या लगता है कौन सा ऑप्शन आएगा? बोलो। आनंद डी ऑप्शन, संतोष ए ऑप्शन। माइंडिंग आवर ओन बिजनेस इज डेंजरस। कैसे अपना बिजनेस माइंड कर रहे हैं संतोष? हाउ इट इज डेंजरस? अगर मैं खुद अपना, मैं बोलूंगी आज के बाद मैं सिर्फ अपना पढ़ूंगी, मुझे नहीं लेना देना कि कोई मेरा फ्रेंड पढ़ रहा है या नहीं पढ़ रहा, हाउ इट इज डेंजरस? इट वोंट बी डेंजरस, इट वुड बी गुड फॉर यू। डी ऑप्शन। ऋषिकेश सी में क्या है? बीइंग मोर क्यूरियस इन स्टडीज देन नेसेसरी इज हार्मफुल। नो, यू कैन नॉट बी क्यूरियस। अब पढ़ाई के लिए क्या क्यूरियस हो गया? एक्स्ट्रा पढ़ने लग पड़ोगे, सीख तो हो ही नहीं सकता। तो सी इज नॉट राइट। अब वही चीज है, अपना ये भी नहीं है। दिस इज द राइट ऑप्शन। किसी के बिजनेस में, किसी की चीज में, किसी के रिलेशन में, किसी की स्टडीज में इंटरफेयर करना गलत है। तो दैट इज व्हाट दे आर ट्राइंग टू से इज क्यूरियोसिटी किल द कैट। ज्यादा इच्छा करोगे ना किसी और के बारे में जानने की, वो गलत होगा। तो सिर्फ अपने पे कंसंट्रेट करो, किसी पे कंसंट्रेट मत करो। नेक्स्ट यू हैव है, जैसे यही है, डोंट ट्राई एनीथिंग टू डेंजरस और डोंट इंटरफेयर इन अदर्स थिंग्स सो मच। नेक्स्ट यू हैव इज, अब ये वाले क्वेश्चंस, अब मैंने बोला था जंबल सेंटेंसेस तीन तीन आ रहे हैं आपको, वही चीज है, ये ध्यान से सुनो पहले। ये किस फॉर्म में? तीन फॉर्म्स में आपको जंबल सेंटेंसेस आते हैं। पहला फॉर्म है, अब ये पैराग्राफ दिया हुआ है, पहली लाइन हमें दी हुई है, ठीक है। अब पहली लाइन फिक्स है, चार हमारे पास डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस है, हमें इसका एक सीक्वेंस बनानी है। दैट इज दैट सेलेक्ट द ऑप्शन दैट अरेंजेस द सेंटेंस इन करेक्ट ऑर्डर। ये याद रखना, करेक्ट ऑर्डर वाला है, क्योंकि कई एलिमिनेशन वाले भी हैं। अब क्वेश्चन क्या है? आई थिंक जस्ट लाइक मेन वुमेन टू क्रेव फॉर इक्वालिटी, इकोनॉमिक इंडिपेंडेंस एंड रिकॉग्निशन एट द वर्क प्लेस। कि लड़कों के साथ साथ मुझे लगता है कि लड़कियों को भी इक्वालिटी मिलनी चाहिए। ये है हमारी स्टार्टिंग वाली वर्क प्लेस पे। अब हमारे पास चार ऑप्शंस हैं, मैं चारों बढ़ती हूँ, आपको सीक्वेंस बनानी है, ठीक है। Men are taking care of the kids while women earn for the family as per the decision taken by the couple. अब बच्चों की बात स्टार्टिंग में कैसे शुरू हो गई? हम तो बात कर रहे थे वर्क प्लेस की, मतलब इसका इसके बाद कोई लिंक नहीं बन रहा, इस तरह से सोचना। Times have changed and there are a lot of cases where men are willing to agree to house husbands. अब आपको लगता है वर्क प्लेस के साथ हाउस हस्बैंड्स? नहीं, ये भी नहीं लिंक हो रहा। यहाँ पे किड्स की बात आ गई, यहाँ पे हाउस हस्बैंड्स की बात आ रही है, ठीक है। एंड एज फार एज बेबीज आर कंसर्न, दे आर द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ बोथ पेरेंट्स। हाँ, ये एक अलग टॉपिक आ गया बेबीज का, क्योंकि एंड के साथ ये नया इसके साथ जुड़ सकता है, अभी डाउट है। लास्ट इज देयर कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन द वर्क प्लेस इज एज इंपॉर्टेंट एज दैट ऑफ द मेल कुलीग्स। अब उनकी कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन भी इंपॉर्टेंट है। अब सोचो कैसे बनेगा, पहले खुद से सोच के देखो कि सीक्वेंस किस तरह से बन सकती है, देन आई टेल यू द आंसर एज इट इज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड। बताओ, what do you think will be the first one? सोचो, पहले हम एक जनरल वर्क प्लेस की बात हो रही है, वर्क प्लेस के बाद, और इसमें भी क्या हो रही है? वर्क प्लेस की बात हो रही है। तो कंटिन्यू किससे रहेगा, पहले तो यही सोच लो। पहले ये बताओ कि इसके बाद सबसे पहला क्या आएगा? बी में बात हो रही है हाउस हस्बैंड्स की। हाउस हस्बैंड्स पहले तो नहीं आ सकता सबसे पहले। उसके बाद किसकी बात हो रही है यहाँ पे? वर्क प्लेस। वर्क प्लेस और वर्क प्लेस मैच कर रहा है, मतलब पहला हमारा डी आ सकता है। पहला डी लिख ले यहाँ पे, दैट इज देयर। अब जो जो ऑप्शन बी के साथ है ये तो पक्का ही एलिमिनेट हो गए, ठीक है। अगला क्या आ सकता है हमारा? डी के बाद क्या आएगा? दो ऑप्शन है डी के साथ हमारे पास, डीसीबीए और डीबीसीए, ठीक है। लेट्स गो। अब डी के बाद हम पहले एनालाइज करते हैं बी को। बी में हाउस हस्बैंड्स की बात हो रही है, इसमें बेबीज का नया टॉपिक शुरू हो रहा है, क्या लगता है? अच्छा बताओ, बी के वाले कितने, डी वाले कितने हैं? बी वाले कितने? सौरभ, इट इज बी और डी? डी बी सी ए, यही कंफ्यूजन थी. दैट इज व्हाट यू आर कमिटिंग द मिस्टेक. डी बी सी ए गलत है, डी सी बी ए आएगा. क्यों आएगा अब सुन लो. पहले तुमने वर्क प्लेस की बात की, अब नया टॉपिक, ये एडिशनल टॉपिक है एंड के साथ. बेबीज के बारे में बात तभी होगी ना, किड्स के बारे में, जब पहले आप एक बार अलग टॉपिक स्टार्ट करोगे. वर्क प्लेस की बात कर दी, इसके बाद नेक्स्ट टॉपिक उठाओ, फिर आप हस्बैंड्स पे जाओ, फिर आप किड्स पे जाओगे ना. तो क्या आएगा आपका? इसमें आएगा देयर कंट्रीब्यूशन वर्क प्लेस इज एज इंपॉर्टेंट एज ऑफ द मेल कोलीग्स. And as far as babies are concerned, they are the responsibility of the both parents. बच्चों के कंसर्न है, दोनों की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. इसीलिए टाइम्स हैव चेंज और बहुत लोग एग्री करते हैं हाउस हस्बैंड बनने के लिए. एंड मेन आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द किड्स व्हाइल वुमेन अर्न, तभी तो वो हाउस हस्बैंड बनेंगे. इसके बाद तो यही आएगा. That was just a trap. That is why there needs a practice like that. You have to practice a lot for the jumble sentences. और जंबल में कुछ हैक्स यही होते हैं कि पहले आपने टॉपिक लिखना है. अब मैंने एंड बताया, इसका एक एक क्रक्स हमने लिख लिया था. क्या क्या क्रक्स है? वर्क प्लेस है, वो इकट्ठा कर दिया हमने. उसके बाद बेबीज वाला जो टॉपिक था, किड्स वाला था, किड्स वाले टॉपिक का एडिशन था, प्लस मतलब नेक्स्ट से स्टार्ट होगा, फिर ये दोनों आएंगे. अब क्लियर हुआ? ऋषिकेश, सौरभ, पंकज, विजेंद्र, एनी डाउट इन दिस? दिस इज अ लिटिल ट्रिकी वन. ये एक ट्रिकी था, बाकी आपको दिखेंगे वो इजी होगा. ओके फाइन. नाउ देयर इज द नेक्स्ट वन. अब जंबल की प्रैक्टिस करेंगे हम, जब भी अभी क्लासेस में करेंगे तो जंबल की मोर प्रैक्टिस होगी, क्योंकि जंबल 3-4 आएंगे. डोंट मिस द मार्क्स इन दिस. अब ये सेंटेंस है, ये भी एक रूल बेस्ड है आपका. In the given sentence 4 are underlined and 4 underlined words are given as options. अब यहाँ पे भी हमें एरर को स्पॉट करना है, पर उन्होंने क्या कर दिया, हमें 4 चीजों को अंडरलाइन कर दिया कि इन चारों में गलती है. ढूंढो कहाँ पे गलती है. ठीक है. The teacher spoke softly and gentle to the inconsolably crying child as she instinctively knew the soft heart below the rough surface. अब क्या लगता है क्या आएगा? इन चारों में क्या गलती है और कौन सी गलती है ये भी बताओ. इन 4 में गलती है, बट गलती कहाँ है वो बताना है. सॉफ्ट क्या आएगा? सॉफ्ट की जगह क्या आएगा? सॉफ्ट आना चाहिए. Okay, so tell me what will be the difference? Why it is gently? Gently should be there or softly should be there? What can be the reason? Kya? Soft, gently. You think the problem lies in the B part. What is the problem? Now see, this is also based on a rule. What is the rule now? Listen carefully. When you're using 2 adjectives in a single sentence, 2 adjectives एक ही sentence में है. 2 adjectives, so both will have the same form. They are having the different form. It would be the teacher spoke softly and gently, right? So it should be either like it should be softly and gently. Both the adjectives need to have the same form. Softly and gently should be correct, right? Because that would be same form. So this you have to remember, and then this way you can just collect the rules. Rules likhte jao, you just jot down the rules. What are the important rules and take those rules, right? That we have to do. First thing is, if the sentence starts with last week, last year, use simple past tense. Second rule, what was important? If there are 2 adjectives in a sentence, the form should be same. That's it. A very simple rule. Okay. Now the next one. So here, slowly, softly, gently, whatever the words come, same form. Ly is there, adverbial form is there. Yeah, adverbs only. The verbs and adverbial form. Hi Ditya, how are you? So see, this is what I'm trying to say is adjectives and verbs can be used in different forms, right? When it becomes ly attaches to it, it becomes adverbs. Otherwise, it would be soft and gentle. That would be adjectives. So you have to decide whether you have to keep which form the same according to the sentence. Okay. Now, see, this is also a jumbled sentence. Again, second question on jumbled, but here there is a different form. What? Parts of the speech are given in jumbled order. Arrange the parts in the correct order to form a meaningful sentence. Now we do not have one fixed also. No fixed is there. Okay, otherwise in the last we had one fixed. Now all are mismanaged. So you have to start and create a story. Now, what is there is like they're telling us this is a jumbled order, as well as our general manager, his deputy is till the end an official tour of this month. Now, tell me what can be the order. Think about it. I'll read for you. Our general manager, as well as his deputy, is till the end of this month on official tour. Our general manager, as well as his deputy, is on an official tour till the end of this month. His deputy, as well as our general manager, is till the end of this month on official tour. And till the end of this month, our general manager is on official tour as well as his deputy. So, what do you think would be the answer? Give me a reason also, and I tell you, I have given a rule of as well as also. These all rules are there in spotting errors also, like sometimes a sentence form changes. B option, everyone is with B option. Why B? That's right. Our general manager, obviously the denoting figure, first person is this, like one noun is this, second noun is this, so here it is a specified name. But now remember one more rule which I'm going to tell you through this sentence only. Whenever you have two nouns combined with as well as, now I'll give you two forms. This was asked in last to last year because any can be different, as well as trick will be there. Become it right. Now see it as, if I give you two sentences, Ram as well as his friends dash, okay, his friends, or you can say his friends as well as Ram dash. Now tell me where will be has and where will be have. You have to choose because this is a rule which is based on as well as. This will cover if in case next time the same question as well as topic is repeated, it will come in this format, right? So how you need to analyze that? Ram as well as his friends has or have. Tell me this rule. We have done in our last classes and the last classes. Have for both? No. That is something you have to remember. No. Have is not for both. What is the rule is? See, in this, you have to see the first person. This one. If this is singular at the back, it would be singular. If this is plural at the back, it would be plural. In has on as well as, you always see the first noun. First noun singular, at the back singular. First noun plural, at the back plural. That's it. Yeah, first has as first singular. Ram as well as friends has. अब his friends as well as Ram have. Clear हो गया? As well as का rule है, बहुत important rule है. इस पे questions आए हुए हैं. That is why I'm repeating it out. You need to remember all the rules now. Clear with this? Any doubt in any rule, please mention in the comments, okay? Now see the next one. Select the option that gives you the most appropriate meaning of the underlined word. As the audience gathered around the ring, the fighters entered. Audience gathered around the ring. Which ring they are talking about? Is this an engagement ring? Is this a diamond ring? Any ring? What they are talking? An ornament worn on the fingers, the rings which we wear. Roped enclosed in a combat sword, like there is a rope that which has been enclosed. Circular marking. Is it a circular marking a ring? Or surrounding, or you are just surrounding? What do you think can be the answer? It is very, very easy. So easy that you just have to remember the fighters, the where the fighters will enter. Will the fighters enter in an ornament finger-based ring? No. Will the fighters enter in a circular pattern? No. That is a proper ring-based. Then the enter a surrounding. This is this one. Speak fast in the answers also. Second case have. Yeah, you just answer it slowly, sort of. Clear? Rope enclosed in this, and see, this is a ring. They just check the basic. This was just a basic question, nothing. You just have to see the read the entire line. Fighters are there. That means there's a rope enclosed in this kind of a particular field. Next, eighth one. This is also based on some kind of your prepositions one that you need to remember it out. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. Sentence completion. I told you there will be lots of question in sentence completion. Dash the ongoing pandemic. Okay, go for the first one. For the, amidst the, first one, just check it out. Dash the ongoing pandemic. जो pandemic चल रहा है उसके बीच में या उसके लिए पहले ये सोचो. First one must keep dash mind. One must keep in mind, on mind, or it is at mind. I told the rules for in, at, on, whatever. To wear a mask and follow the guidelines authorized बाय द गवर्नमेंट, ओवर द गवर्नमेंट, टू द गवर्नमेंट. गवर्नमेंट को दी गई थी, गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा दी गई थी, या गवर्नमेंट के लिए ऊपर दी गई थी. व्हाट इज दैट? Now think over it. Like suppose if you think dash the ongoing pandemic, it is between inside the ongoing pandemic. That is when the pandemic was going on. It is amidst. So amidst is there in B, A, and D. Either of these two options, this get eliminated at the very start. Okay. Then you have is dash in mind. Dash in mind. It is what is in mind. Always there is something in mind. In, at, no, at. It is always in the mind. A option. You don't need to go anywhere in the next also. Okay. This will save your time also, because if you have three options, just check the first, second. If it is fine, then don't move to the next even. Okay. Next is keep in mind, that is something that you always know. Select the option that rectifies the error in the given sentence. Now it is also based on error spotting. There was a group of laundry on Rohan's bed. Now just spot the error. There was a pile of laundry. There was a large group of laundry, big group, a collection. It is just based on the simple, you can say, what is the term which you use for the collection of laundry, right? If I say about judges, what do you use? Bench of judges. So similar way. A option, everyone is right. It is always a pile of laundry. There's not a group of laundry, group of people is there. Collection is not there. Collection of books can be there, of you can say some kind of the stamps can be there. So it can be always a pile of laundry. A simple one, there's always a pile of laundry. Next one. 4 statements are given below, A, B, C, D. Amongst this, 3 are there in logical order and form a coherent paragraph. Means this is also a jumbled one, in which 3 of the sentences are linked to each other. One sentence is out of the box, like that is not needed in the paragraph. From the following options, choose the option that does not fit into the theme of the paragraph. Do read it before you answer. Now you have to choose a line, a statement that does not fit. Now these were the 3 different types of jumbled sentences. Okay, one was fixed, second was just arrangement in a particular sentence, third was figuring out what is wrong and you have to eliminate it. Now these are the 4 one. Similar way, I'll teach you how to do it. Now, what is the answer? Like, do it from your side first. 10th. Jimmy, Sumit, Prakash, Saurav. Do it from your own. The origin of the game of tennis was at first a solemn fertility rite in Egypt and Middle East. Do it on your own. Should I answer? And A or C? It's both the options you're giving me. D option, D option. B option, you are considering it wrong. Okay, now let me tell you. D option. This one you're considering. D option, you're considering it wrong, or D option or D1? I don't know. I didn't understand. Just tell the option one. A, B, C, D. Which is the option? That is wrong. B, D. Okay, this one. D option. D option. Okay. Now let's check it out how it is there now. First, listen to me carefully. The origin of the game of tennis was at first a solemn pottery rite in Egypt and in the Middle East. So there we are talking about the origin of game, and that game is tennis. A brief, just write a brief of it at the back, right? Etymology is the study of original words and the way in which the meanings have changed throughout the history. So it is like how the word, why was this particular game called tennis? Why was it called as a marker or something? Why was it called as a whiteboard? So etymology means the origin of words. So they are telling us that how the word originated tennis. Okay. So that have changed throughout the history. The term is derived from an Egyptian town on the Nile known as tennis and racket in the form of this. Now, this is also telling us the meaning of the word, that first it was tennis and then it was named as rahat, right? So these 2 sentences too, they are totally linked with each other. So means one was the option that is fake or something that is irrelevant. It is either between A or either between D. B and C are totally linked together. D is records confirm that tennis was placed in France in 12th century and with the palm of the hand. Now they are telling us how to play tennis. Now I gave you the options. Now what do you think can be there? Between A and D, what can be the wrong one? Is this sentence A or sentence D? These two are talking about from where the word tennis originated. This is telling us where the game originated. This is telling us how to play the game. Do you think D option is relevant because we do not need to learn how the records, about the records, how to play? This is irrelevant. This is right, this is right, this is right because these three are teaching us from where the word tennis came and how the tennis was there at the very start, right? So it would be option number D, sorry, which will be the option then? Option number B. That is D is the wrong one. Okay. So it will be the D is the wrong one. So it will be option number B. Clear in any problem here? D is wrong, right? So clear that here etymology, do not get confused with this from where the word originated. Etymology is the study of origin of words. Like why was it called marker? Why was it called tennis? It came from the word tennis. So this is something that you have to learn about. Next. Now see, there is a sentence completion only with the meaning with the appropriate adjective. Then it is something that plays the role of vocabulary. Only one. My father is so dash that people constantly cheat him. Right? Do you know the vocabulary of it, or I should point it out to you? Then it is jovial means someone who is always happy. Okay, who is very cheerful, very happy. Old is someone who is already decreasing in age or something. Happy, a cheerful person who is always positive. And gullible is one who can be deceived easily, like manipulated. Like suppose you manipulate your parents or your friends for something you want. That is one who is often cheated easily. That is gullible. Now tell me what is the meaning of it. What can be the answer? Obviously, because these two mean the same, this cannot be there. We do not have to old. It is gullible because he is easily manipulated. That is why D option. Now, this was also simple one, just based on a vocabulary set, and we have done these words in the etonym synonym list, which I have done in the recorded lectures. This was already there. Next, so here they're telling us a gullible only, someone who is very innocent, someone who is like who trusts the other person very easily. That is gullible, who can be cheated easily. Next is same way. It is based on the articles now. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blanks at the sentence completion based on the articles. It is very important. I've told the rules where B should be there, A should be there, and should be there. And two questions from articles are there in a single, you can say, the exam. Okay. So what is this? Turn on dash light, please. Turn on the light, please. Why the light? Now, this will also have a rule because when you are talking about some particular light, if I'm pointing out that particular light, that is turn on the light, please. If I was not talking about anything particular, it would be nothing would be. Turn on, if it was turn on lights, please. Dash, turn on lights, please. What will be the answer? Do it other way also. Turn on dash lights, please. What will be there? A and D, no article used. This is important one. Forget about this now. Two are there, no article. Why no article? Because there is lights. When lights are there, there's nothing particular. When there is nothing particular, it would be no article. When there is a particular one, turn on dash fixed light is there. So turn on the light, please. Clear? So it is about the article D where the usage is there. This also based on the rules. Turn on the light, please. Turn off lights is no fixed lights. Now this is based on one word substitution. Select the option that can be used as one word for the given group. Now this is very important. A vigorous campaign for political, social, or religious change. Just tell me the answer. What can be there? A vigorous campaign. Vigorous is someone which is very powerful. You can say strong, energetic. What will be the answer? You know the meaning, or I should tell you the meaning? War is there, that you know, that you have to fight with each other. Next, rebellion is there. One who is rebellious is always like, what are the norms and conditions going on in the sentence? They will be, you can say, violating that. So that is rebellion. Next is your combat. Combat is there. That means when there is a some kind of a fighting between, you can say, armed forces. If I'm talking about armed forces and they're fighting with each other. And crusade is some kind of, you can say, groups coming together to bring some kind of a change, religious change, political change, social change. I made it easier for you. What will be the answer? So see, this was also based on the one word. That is what I'm telling you. Just watch a video, which I'll bring the marathons in one go. Note it down, practice it. Just listen it regularly. You will be remembering it out. Now, if I ask you what is war, fight, rebellion, one who disapproves whatever is going on, combat, fighting between armed forces, and crusade, that is some kind of a groups coming to bring some kind of a political or social change. Next is same way they're telling us a crusade, like fight, movement, or this agitation to bring out a change. Why there is a some kind of a protest, agitation? Because obviously the people want to bring some change. So that is there. This is based on synonym. You just find one synonym in the entire exam. Synonym of the given word, evocative. Now this is also based on vocabulary. 3-4 questions are there which are totally based on vocabulary. If you have time, just move with it, you practice it out. Otherwise you can leave and just focus on the major parts. It is up to you. That is what I tell you, how to do it. There will be tricks to learn and there will be tricks to practice and revive also. What do you mean by evocative? Anyone who knows? 14th A, inspiring. How inspiring? What do you mean by evocative? Evocative is if I bring down some kind of images that have a powerful impact on me. Like it is, if I write it in bringing down some images, if I think about some memories that have a powerful impact on the person. Powerful impact on the person. Like if you have some favorite movie of yours, Dangal was there, Three Idiots were there, some of the movies which inspire you out, and you feel like, okay, I can also do such thing. People are doing lots and lots of crazy stuff. So that is some kind of a memory or flashback came, and you are like, okay, I can do it. So this is what. Now tell me, what will be the meaning of evocative? Is it inspiring? Inspire means something that motivates you. Is it boring? That is not very dull. Is it deceiving? Is it cheating out someone? Is it amazing? Like, wow, such a surprising or a beautiful thing. So it would be A option, right? Obviously inspiring, because that will help you to inspire, think positive, motivational one. Okay. Now, same way evocative, it is something that is remindful, representative, expressive, moving, you're flown by the thoughts and all. Now, same way you have one word substitution. A person who takes care of a collection in museum and exhibits in the art gallery. Now, just remember it is about the museum one. And here you have got 4 options. Which option you consider is the best one? What can be there? Now you have first, second, third, and fourth. Out of which I think you might be aware about the one. One is very easy. That is caretaker. Caretaker can be person who takes care of a building, of a person, of an animal, right? So that is a caretaker. It can be a person, building, or an animal. Okay. Second, you have is excavator. Excavator is like someone who excavates, like someone who excavate means digging some kind of a holes. Like if I'm digging holes, the archaeologists and all that, what they do is they go to the sites and draw some kind of a skeletons or something. So when there is some kind of a digging of holes or archaeological site studies there, so that is excavator. Next you have is curator. Curator and concierge. Concierge is also a person who is a caretaker. Like whenever some guests come to you, okay, so there will be a person who comes and serves and do that stuff. So that is your concierge, right? And the last is your curator. Curator is a person who takes care of a museum or the art gallery of the building. So what is the answer now? I made it easier. Now, after that, it is just now excavators. Like this is also based on the vocab. I told you 4 or 5 questions, and that might be over after it. 15B, right? Curator, someone who is actually taking care of a custody of a building or some kind of a collection. He's taking care of that. So that is curator, right? So it is a keeper or custodian of a museum or other collection. Okay. So next is your 16th, and it is also based on one word substitution. And here it is. When he visited Italy, we saw a lot of circular buildings with domes kind of a structure. I'm bad trying. So what do you think can be the answer? 4 question more than say English section is complete. Like there were some general questions, 3, 4 vocabulary based questions. That's a pattern of English in exams, and that if you will do, like it is the first time you're just, if you're just looking at it, regular practice will make you like solve what are the rules and what are the hacks you need to follow. Now see, I'll just give you the brief, like what is the meaning of each word. First word is your barcues. Barcue means something that is, you can say, irregular shaped, or in literature actually it is used if I have to give a very flaunted speech. That is termed as barcues. Barcues. Okay. Next is a word adobes. Adobes is a word which is used. Uh, it is a kind of a clay material which is used to make buildings. When you have to make buildings and all that, that is termed as adobe. Okay. Next you have is the third option, that is Rotterdams. That is also a building. And fourth is you have seen some kind of a musical instrument where this is there, and you just close it out and this do move it out, it makes sound, it makes noises, right? So that is accordions, that you can just refer to it as a musical instrument. And the rotundus is some kind of a building which is circular in shape and has a dome kind of an outlet. What will be the answer? B option. Obviously you can eliminate it out. Barcus is irregular shaped, adobe is clay material, accordions is not there, rotundus will be there. Clear? Next you have is, now this is a building, rotunda, round building. With the name also you get a general idea how to solve it out. This is based on a this is very simple sentence. Read it on your own and you will find the answer. Select the grammatically correct. Now it is also based on error spotting, but no rule, just a very slight one. These measures have slowly started making a positive impact. Whenever there is a comma, pause and slow down your speed, then read the next. But there are still a long way to go. Now tell me what are the 4 options are there. These measures have slowly started making a positive impact. These measures has slowly started. These measures have slowly started. These measures have slowly started. Only one is there with has. Do you think these measures and has will be there? If you think this, then move to the next where is a change. There it is, are, is. Now this is something you have to identify how it is different. Everyone is giving me B option, A option, 17. What is the answer? Santosh, it's Rushikesh. Rushikesh, what is the meaning of your name? Rushikesh. It's a new name. I've never heard it. So yeah, what is the answer now? C. These mayors have slowly started making a positive impact, but there are still a long way to go. There is a long way to go. A long is there, so that means it was talking about a singular thing. A long way. Are long way or is long way? Obviously, it is long way. You have to check it out. It is always is. These matters started making there is, but there is still a long way to go. Story started making a positive, but there is still a long way to go. This one, right? Now next you have is, now this is just a quote also if you remember it out, but you just think about it that only a way was there to is will be used. 18th option, it is based on the antonyms. Just read it out how it is based on. Antonym means opposite, right? So you have to find the opposite. All the court accused him of being guilty of a crime. In reality, he was actually not guilty. What do you mean by not guilty? Is it innocent, culpable, ignorant, ashamed? Think about it. It is so easy. You will answer in one go without my explanation. What will the answer of 18th? A. Innocent. A. Yeah. Let's check out. Innocent means someone who has not done any mistake, means not guilty. Ignorant is one who does not have any knowledge. Like someone are there who are, you can say they don't have the knowledge, appropriate knowledge for some work. That is, you are ignorant about that thing. Culpable is, that is the person is to be blamed, that who has committed the crime, that is culpable. Ashamed is obviously you feel a sense of guilt. So these 3 points, guilty, and it is also a negative. Innocent, only positive. If you have to figure it out, positive word, negative, these all are cancelled. Only one is the right. Next, you have this based on the article. Please answer it correct. It is a basic general level based. Great, Aditya. It was a great thing that you have done the correct synonyms, and more of the vocabulary needs to be improved. Even if you are not focusing on any exam, then also. Tell me what will be there. Ranjan works in UPPCL. He is dash STO. He is B. An STOY and with S, Y an is used. Now just remember an SDO. If it is in Hindi, it is SDO. Okay, so it is like this way. So it is there, which is sounding us AS. So when it is A sound coming, it is always an. So he is an STO, right? So you should. Okay, tell me three things FIR. Dash R, dash, if I called it university. A or an. Dash R. AR dash university. What will be the answer? If you are able to do these things, means your articles are really a basic level good. You can answer, score 1. D. Santosh is asking, answering for which one? Santosh, dash R. DR and R. AR. Write it nicely, okay? Dash R. I hope it is clear now. Dash university. You have to choose between A and D. No article in STO. Why not article in STO? STO, it is giving us a sound. It is an STO. S, when S you speak S also, there is A sound with it. An and B, very good. An and A, it is an R. R sound is there, so an is used. University, your sound is used. Your. So it is a consonant sound. Here, A will be used. Okay. So these are the hacks and these are the articles, rules which you need to remember where A is used, an is used. Obviously, you know consonant sounds, vowel sounds. These for particular, and I have made an entire video where the article is used. It's a big one. Okay, next. The university is not used because we are not pointing out to any particular university. You need to specify that the article is used in 10 different phases, and I'll tell you where are the 10 things where you need to use article the. It is based on tense, a very simple sentence. Choose the option that is simple past tense form of the given sentence. The roads were wet as it had been raining heavily. So you have to use simple past, means verbs second form only. That's it. Which sentence will be there? It's too simple. Read it fast. The roads are wet as it rained heavily. The roads were wet as it has been raining heavily. The roads are wet as it has been raining heavily. The roads were wet as it rained heavily. What will be there? It's going to be in a simple past. Do it nicely. Which will be there? I'll give you a brief. Roads are wet. That means, and it is rain, means there are two sentences. Remember it out. This is first is your present one, are. Second is your past one. Simple present, simple past. Now this, the roads were wet. This is simple past. But it has been raining. It is a perfect tense. The roads are wet. Present. Has been raining. Perfect. Were wet. Past. Rained heavily. Past. Now check it out. They are talking about the entire sentence. Simple past form. Both should be second form of the verb. How, Ravikant? A will be there. One is the present side. Next is the past side. Yeah, D option should be right. Because both are giving us a negative meaning. It is the roads were wet as it rained heavily. So you need to see the tenses portion took, I think, 2 to 3 marks out of it. So it is coming in the sentence completion or through this part only. But you need to prepare well accordingly. Okay. That was all a list of 20 questions, 20 different topics, and I've framed it 8 major topics you have to answer. I'm repeating it out. The marathon of videos are going to come where you have a single recording of all the topics. So do watch those videos and make notes. And in case of any query like, ma'am, what is the meaning or additional ones, you will be getting it soon with the PDFs also. The best part, you can download the PDF and you can even assess it on your own. Now, any doubts to anyone, just welcome. I'll welcome the doubts. Any doubts? Any topic preparation, ma'am? What are the things we need to do? If anyone wants to ask anything. All are preparing, all set for English. Like 20 marks is a big number, and do not miss it out because easily you can score 19 out of 20. Major students have done it last time. Even they are like they're preparing for various examinations, and English is like a common one for every. Like you will find these topics in every. Like there was an I think airport authority also. Then it was your other examinations where English had one or two topics were different. Otherwise, it was fine. So any problems, Santosh, Rushikesh, Ravikant, Jimmy, Dia, is there, Aditya? Anyone facing any problem? Understood the entire lecture? Tell me fast. Any problem to anyone before I just leave and arrangement of sentences, jumbled sentences based on the practice. Plus, I'll tell you the tricks, Aditya. Like first, you need to check out the rules. Like noun is there. Where is a noun? You need to figure out if four sentences are there. One is starting with a noun, other is starting with the preposition. Then there is a conjunction and all. So I'll tell you the arrangement of sentences when I'll be giving a video on jumbled sentences. How you need to arrange it out. That is based on the ruling tricks. It's very simple. Improve vocabulary. See, I started with the reels also, and I do it for the tricks also. Like one trick a day, you just remember it out. And there are some tricks for like vocabulary also. You need to remember the words. Antonym and synonyms videos will be there where I'll give all the important words which are actually asked in the exams. You don't need to prepare all the vocabulary words. That is not needed. Only some of the words are needed, right? So that would be provided to you, a list and with the descriptions. So that is what I'm trying to bring. Are you satisfied if I bring recorded lectures for you more than the live ones? If you want more of the recordings, just tell me about it clearly. Like if you get the marathons and all that, that would be depending on you also, like how easily you are able to focus. So whatever is beneficial for you, that will be done. You want live classes? Okay, so you just drop in the comments when I just switch off this class. You want live or this recorded ones, and you just check out the marathons also, right? If you feel that the marathons would be helpful, just go for that also. The fog stick is at Chandigarh today. Have it live classes are also there, and recorded ones are also the recorded. I'm telling you, do watch the marathon video, which I'll publish it today or tomorrow. By maximum tomorrow, it will be published. Do make notes because once every week I'll be coming with a recorded also. That would be a 2 hours or 3 hour stretch, maximum 2.5 hours, because I want the topic should be complete and you should have a benefit after 2 hours. I don't want you to waste the time. Okay. So all the best, keep preparing, and we'll meet soon. And in case of any doubts, and if you want to know the strategy, like what are the important topics, do drop in the comments. And I hope you understood it great and in a nice manner. Keep preparing. I'll bring more videos for you and take care. Shabha khair. Bye.